the car?
Yes, the car is obviously a Lotus 26R. There's 53 made in 1965. This is number 28. It is the World Championship car. It's got a U.S. National Championship races that was driven by Dave Baker for a long time. The original owner, the original driver was Bill Young. He drove the car in 1964 in Laguna Seca, Riverside Times Grand Prix, and the car has been driven ever since it came out of the factory as a race car. It's got the most championship wins and then race car in the history of Lotuses. This is probably one of the most. It is the most winning championship car in the world.
What's the difference between a 26R and just a standard line?
The 26R are factory-made race cars. They came as race cars, and they're a little bit wider. You can see the body is a little bit wider. They come with a twin overhead cam, but they came out with about 168 horsepower. The suspension is strictly for racing. They were not made for street. They were just made for people order them as a race car. So they came from the factory as race cars, and it was one of the most successful. It's still one of the most successful race cars in vintage racing. You can take these cars, and they call them the little giant killers, because you put them against big VO Mustangs and Corvettes, and still under the right hands, these cars can do, absolutely win all the time.
What tracks did you run this car on?
This car I run in Laguna Seca, and I run in Sonoma. I run it in Willow Springs. I run it mostly in the West Coast.
So it's an awesome car.
Oh, thank you. It's a beautiful car. We put it back exactly to the number that it was. It was a number 99 in Bill Young, and we have some history programs. And he was number 99, so I always wears number 99. The car is set up like originally was from the beginning, and nothing has been changed. The brakes and everything is still the same. The engine, and it's a trim can overhead engine, and it handles it beautifully. And I think that's what they came so desirable. I would say there's maybe 10 left in the United States. They've all gone pretty much back to Europe at this point, the ones that were left. How many are actually there? I'm not sure. There's half of them. A lot of people take a regular line and make it a 26R, but it doesn't have the history, or they don't have the history, and mostly the history that comes with the car, and also just the pedigree that comes with the car.
And how long have you had it?
This car I've had for about 10 years now. And I had another one before that, number 65. And before that, I had the Gold Bug that was driven by Jim Clark. So this is my third one, and I just can't seem to get any other car. I've driven other cars, but I always go back to a 26R. And I've driven them for since I've been racing. I saw him race one time here in Laguna Seca, and it was Dirk Lares and Gil Nichols were racing one another. And I just thought they were the greatest cars on the track. So I just decided, gosh, I got to see if I can get one. And I was able to get one, but they're a handful. There's no question about them. They're, they drive very, very good. They're very stable, but it is a handful to drive.
Awesome. Good luck today.
Thank you.
You'll be out there racing with the bigger engine cars and probably beating them.
Yeah, I hope so. Definitely. I always look forward to playing with everybody out there.
Sounds good. Thank you very much.
Thank you.